some motherfuckers who need God, we be alright. Have you seen some of these goddamn churches lately? It's ones that take up the whole block in New York. It's homeless people out here. Why ain't God letting them stay there? You know what I mean? That make ghetto kids not believe in God.
I gotta go and get it straight. The money never came to no man that's gon' sit and wait. Let me tell you what I ain't. Never dying, bro, no way. And I'ma go get it by any means or any way. Yeah, I gotta get it straight. Gotta go and get it straight. And I'ma go get it by any means or any way. Yeah, I gotta get it straight. Gotta go and get it straight. And I'ma go get it by any means or any way. Sean Michael Sharpshooter with the 40, make him tap out. A nigga still the same, ain't nothing changed because I rap. Young nigga got it from the mud, they never got a handout. Niggas wasn't fucking with me, but they got their hands out. Get the money first, fuck these bitches, that's the plan now. Shorty thinking she could come up if I pull her pants down. Exes in my Texas and they love me, won't come back now. But a nigga stuck up in his way, bitch, I'm the man now. Hey, gang members in my entourage. All of my killers dressed in bathing ape camouflage. You know you don't wanna go to war, then what you talking for? All these niggas round me got a body, boy, don't get involved. And if she left you, what you crying for? All up in your feelings, I can see it in your eyes, huh? Homie, you a bitch or you a nigga, make your mind up. Chopper go blocker, he dabbing like designer. Pussy, I gotta go and get it straight. The money never came to no man that's gon' sit and wait. Let me tell you what I ain't. Never dying, bro, no way. And I'ma go get it by any means or any way. Yeah, I gotta get it straight. Gotta go and get it straight. And I'ma go get it by any means or any way. Yeah, I gotta get it straight. Gotta go and get it straight. And I'ma go get it by any means or any way. Coming up, a nigga never really had shit. Watching mama struggle, working doubles, living ab. Had to get up off my ass and fuck the school and cutting classes. Made my first band and ever since it been a habit. Started trapping like a fool and running wild like I'm a savage. Let a nigga front, I bet the chopper flipping backwards. It's either rap, and work up in that plastic. Lord, I hope and pray that my mama don't lift my mattress. It's money over bitches, these bitches never above that. Long as I got money, I know that she gon' come back. Like a boomerang, I could bet it that she gon' come back. Just to fuck a rich nigga, I know these bitches love that. I gotta go and get it straight. The money never came to no man that's gon' sit and wait. Let me tell you what I ain't. Never dying, bro, no way. And I'ma go get it by any means or any way. Yeah, I gotta get it straight. Gotta go and get it straight. And I'ma go get it by any means or any way. Yeah, I gotta get it straight. Gotta go and get it straight. And I'ma go get it by any means or any way. Yeah.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. And we back, y'all. And we back, y'all. And back, y'all. Art school, y'all. Art school, y'all. Art school, y'all. What's up, everybody? Everybody out there in the Ustreamverse, Ustreamverse, or universe, however you wanna call it. Welcome to another episode of Art School. Yo, we're here with S.STREET Media. It's your host, your baby moms, a.k.a. the multicolored Power Ranger, a.k.a. Chocolate Kool-Aid, a.k.a. Too Many Mr. a.k.a.s, a.k.a. Young Silver Surfy, J.R. the Third, a.k.a. Professor X. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in on this Sunday. It's been a funny 2 days with the weather. It's like rainy, but then real warm. And now it's like you could wear a nice Banana Republic trench with the saddle shirt on as you stride through these New York City streets. I hope everybody's out there rolling up one right now. Yo, that was Handsome Baller for everybody. That's jacking playlists, because they be jacking my playlist. Yo, so what's today? Today is December 23rd. Whoa, the year about to be like right there. It's over. December 23rd. Shout out to all my Sagittarius and all my Capricorns. Shout out to my cousin. She just had a nice birthday, December 21st. Mine was in December. But today we're celebrating the Capricorn season. You know what I mean? I forgot what that is, what it looks like, but I'll find another way. So we're here, and everybody knows what we do here at Art School. We talk to entrepreneurs, we talk to artists, visual artists, sculptors, photographers, any practice. You're welcome to come on up with today, as I started off, is one of those sorts. Good brother of mine, individual who has transcended the the graph game, or in whatever we want to call that world, to running his own and maintaining his own uh, collateral craft and craftsmanship. You know what I mean, throughout this world. I like to bring everyone to the university to kind of talk about what it is that they do, whether if they are into, like I said, the oils or the watercolors. If you're a dancer, come on up. Our school, we welcome you. If you are into film, we welcome you. One of those most recent interviews of mine was dealing with a curator. You know what I mean? And she was, shout outs to 30, those gallery, Katrina and everybody over there. They were more or less talking about, you know what I mean, how they put together, you know what I mean, events and so forth. And I was thinking to myself, like, all right, so what's next to end the year out, you know? So I decided that, you know what I mean, within the beginning of my list, I actually had you down like top 5, like I always say in every segment, you know what I mean, how this all started. It was entrepreneurship that was really important to me. So, you know, without further to do, a good brother of mine, my man, Rell Harrison, a.k.a. Rell Easy. Y'all, let's give it up, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. All right. Math in the back. I'm looking around. I'm like, yo, I got like a clap and a half. Yo, stop playing with me, Hefe. My son, Hefe in the building. You know? As you know, what I mean, we talk to a young man. I like to bring about and bring those up to the show that is quite worthy of, you know what I mean, passing on some information. You're that type of guy. I just want to let you know that from the start. You know what I mean? You definitely put on, you know, and it's really groovy and it's really cool that
I'm humbled, man.
you know that you, as I say, when we start to connect the dots and how I connected with you, it was like the graph world in a sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's if you, for those who don't know short man's lingo, graffiti, okay? Writers, all right, for you urban dictionaryists, you know, we knew of each other. We kind of came from like similar backgrounds. We all understood that this was something that was very important too. You know what I mean? Ooh, Spider Man, savior, your savior. Y'all behind the scenes shit be real. You know, don't ever forget that, y'all. Y'all think this shit be just like, oh. You know, my sister was like, oh, yo, I didn't know. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to my man Greasy Nation in the building, yo. He's pretty cool. He just dropped the LP. This shit is fire. Yo, and we're speaking to my man Rell Easy. It was the graph game, right?
Right.
Yeah, man. You got into that.
What you mean?
You was into that. You was into
still
that
into
world.
it.
You still into it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna put no names out there because we're not gonna 69 ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, man. We're not gonna 69 ourselves or incriminate. You know what I mean? Because we can't. We can't. But you were active. You were active. You were on one side that I would say that most writers didn't really come, even if they was from the East. You know what I'm saying? Like I peeped that. You know, I enjoyed being able to go on all sides of East New York and build with other artists too. That was pretty cool. You know, and I wanted to thank you for accepting me into your own nation. Yeah, I always say this, right? If your moms cooks a big ass plate of mashed potatoes, chicken with the corn on the side when you in the crib. You know what I'm saying? And the blue plastic. That was that.
That's family right there.
Yo, that was.
Family
I
love.
always say that shit. That was really dope. Uh, how did you get into that world per se? You know what I mean? Just starting off with that, like, what drew you to that world?
Graffiti?
Yeah, the graph world.
Well, all right. So in my neighborhood, I grew up in pink houses. So pink houses was a versatile neighborhood. Despite the violence and everything else you may hear about it, you had artists in the neighborhood. You had Peasky, you had Diz, you had Jerk, you had Riz, Minus, just to name a few. But I was always into art. So I started writing my name all over the wall so the girls would see it. Right? You know what I'm saying? So
Part of, yo, I'm saying that was part of it, right? We all did that. Yo, I to get friends, you know what I mean? I would draw their names and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you was doing the route easy real early, heard you.
Right. So I had a different name as well, but that was then. And I used to write my name everywhere, and the girls would come tell me, "Oh, I seen your name. Oh, I seen your name. That's your handwriting." So then the graffiti dudes, the way I always lived my life, I was always clean cut, well dressed. So the graffiti dudes in the neighborhood was like, "Oh, I see you writing your name all over the place, blah blah. Like you trying to get up or whatever." I'm like, "No, I'm trying to just write my name." You feel me? But I knew what graffiti was. You feel me? So from that point on, this is a lot. From that point on, I was doing block letters, bubble letters, things like that. When you never knew what was going on, you called it bubble letters, right? So long story short, old friend of mine, Jerk, he was like, "Yo,"
What's up, Jay?
he's like, "Oh, you need to stop writing that, man. You need to have a name. Like, you need to have a real graffiti name." And one of his boys was crossing my name out. I said, "Yo, listen, when I see this dude, it's a problem. Why is he crossing my name out? What is this?" Because he don't respect your name. Gave me a name, and from that point on, I learned about it, like kind of on my own, with the help of the dudes.
So it was just like a. You said you was interested into the arts, right?
I always knew how to draw.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
There was never anyone that kind of. Well, you said J.E. You said Jerk. You mentioned Jerk. As far as like the graph game, was there any other type of drawings that you did before? You know what I mean? Besides like the lettering, were you into like Magna? Like was it Dragon Ball Z? Don't front, bro.
Nah, I was into all. I just knew how to draw.
Okay.
So I would draw Mickey Mouse. I'd draw pictures for people. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? But that converted over into making it easier for me to learn graffiti. So that's how that came about.
Yo, it's really important because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We start off that way.
Right.
You know, someone says, "Yo, put the Mickey outside of, you know what I mean, or in the middle of the name." You know what I mean? So you start incorporating other stuff, and that's what we all do. You know, that's how I learned how to, kind of flex with my 5 sometimes and things like that. You know what I mean? Like draw a character, but have like the jersey number 5 or something. You know what I mean? But with a certain character that you knew already.
Yeah, but knowing how to draw gives you an extra advantage in the graffiti world anyway. It just gives you that style. It gives your style more respect.
For those that don't know, you should be rolling one up right now, right? Because that's what we do at art school. You know what I'm saying? We got Rell Easy in the building. S.STREET Media. It's your host, your baby moms, a.k.a. Chocolate Kool-Aid, a.k.a. Professor X. Because I handle all my business sitting down.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me?
I like that.
Yeah, I bit that, though. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Sue Surf, yo. I hope you feeling well, too, man. He said some fire shit. You watch battle rap?
Come on, man. Of course I watch battle rap.
Yo, so as far as your entrepreneurship, you also watch battle rap. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you well versed in the world.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Trying
cool.
to keep myself, versatile.
So you growing up in East New York. You know what I mean? You getting into the game. You start writing. You said Jerk, Minus. You mentioned
Those are the people in my neighborhood.
Yeah, those are people in the neighborhood. As it grows, how is that starting to look? You know what I mean? As far as whether if it's your graffiti game or your artistry, how is that looking throughout that time? You know, like after you meet these people, or you know.
Well, like they didn't really embrace me like that. They were. I earned my respect. Everything in the graph world I earned. So I did it on my own. So
The fuck you did, bro. And not only did you do that, we used to mob.
yeah, I don't really need people for certain things. I'm gonna learn it, and then
Yeah.
everything in life is earned. You just can't go to the court and expect to get picked first.
Indeed.
Exactly. So you got to put your work in. So I put my work in, and I actually met one of the first people to really embrace me. Outside of Jerk giving me the name and just rolling with me, that was my friend, my real friend. And with that, even being my friend, he still wasn't. He had time to teach me certain things.
Yeah.
But Foot, his name was Nur at first.
Yeah. Shout outs to the big brown. Yo, you know what my name is today? Oh, yeah, it was another AK. Banner Blowers. Represent for all my boys out there. You know what I'm saying? That's representing that brown. You know what I'm saying? 333,000 miles.
Yo, come on, man. So
Yeah.
I was at a Chinese restaurant. I had a book in my hand. And Foot walked in the Chinese restaurant. Foot always got this face to him. So he like, what's up, you right? I'm like, yeah, I right. He said, what you right? I told him or whatever. And from that point on, he and I built a relationship because I was always on his side of town by myself on a bike.
Yeah.
I see him. We talk outside for hours. And we hit like a little gate on New Lots together. And from that point on, it started to evolve from there.
So you linking up with Foot, for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying? Hands down, one of the I can't even pinpoint the word per se as far as like what he did for East New York. You know what I mean? And that he opened up an avenue where that was also a connection as well between us. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, Foot is on this side, I'm on that side. You're, you know what I mean, in the middle almost, working with that. It was a good time for East New York and the painters that were coming out too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody was coming out with, like, it was a storm. You came out during a storm, you know what I mean? Where there was like a new league of writers, like, no, we're the next ones up, you know what I'm saying? And that was pretty remarkable to go through that, man. How'd you feel about that? What was
our era?
Yeah,
It's fun.
it was fun.
Man, that's all I could say. It was just fun.
Yeah.
Like be in places and people know you, and they're happy to meet you. You know what I mean? That's priceless.
Yes, crazy stories. How, you know what I mean, we were set up to go paint or attempt to paint. You know what I mean? Having the
We brought, I could honestly say that us together, with our personalities, brought East New York together. Almost connected the whole East, and with graffiti, there was no beef really between us. Aside from the friendly competition, there was no beef between us, and that's what made it so dope. Because every time we went to a show or an event, we all rolled out with almost every writer from East New York that was in our era.
You're speaking, you know what I mean, part of our era too was that transcendence, you know what I mean? As we continue on here at our school, we're going to be talking to you a little bit more about, you know what I mean, how now you're taking it to like a professional level, or you know what I mean, you're saying, all right, we're not like painting on the streets,
Right.
which we are, but
Well, not all of us.
yeah, not all of
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're transcending to you know what I mean, more of the business model. You know what I mean? You go into Monroe. That was fucking crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Those were some times. You know what I mean? What were you taking up there?
When I went to school, I studied business administration. I honestly, I'm trying to regret things too much in life, but if I could do it over, I wouldn't have took that.
What school would you have gone to?
I don't know.
Probably art school.
Maybe.
You probably
maybe.
would have went to art school.
Either art school or school for fitness, sports science, or something like that.
Sports science.
Because business, it's a lot of things I learned on my own that wasn't really from school. But I don't regret it because it got me where I'm at today.
You talk about that, right? And that's some of the things that we speak about as far as your entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? It's like you're learning these things, and you know we speak about the school, you know, and the transcendence. Did you feel like, or did you grasp anything as far as the art and the connection, or was that like just a natural thing, to, you know, to be able to say business stamped in some type of way? Because you trailblazed that business model in a sense to a lot of other people that, yo, you wearing a suit or you wearing a button up to this party? You know what I mean? Like you took it to the parties too and things like that.
In regards to art, you talking about, or just business and business period? Well, with art was always a part of my life. So I felt like if art wasn't a part of my life, I wouldn't be happy. You feel me? So no matter what I was doing, if it was graffiti, if it was drawing on things, if it was just being around it or organizing it, I'll be happy because art is something I love. And I always like to incorporate things I love into my life. Love overpowers everything. So if you're not doing what you love, you're going to be somewhat miserable.
Indeed. Yo.
You get what I'm trying to say?
So, growing up, who was getting you inspired, you know what I mean, as far as the artwork was concerned?
Artwork or graffiti?
Or just in general, you know what I mean? Because if there was an artist, shout him out. If there was a graffiti artist, shout him out.
Well, yeah, so growing up, you know, Deck and Smash was really people I looked up to in the graph world. Dessa, Dink, just to name a few. Like, those are mainly those four people. Because I used to always see the DI with the face inside. And I used to try to draw that in my book when I was younger.
Yo, to those who don't know, right, Dink, PBS. What's up, boy? You probably ain't watching this, but if this ever comes through your line or whatever, remember you've been shouted out, homie. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. Big up yourself. Flatbush things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good.
So those are things as I started to learn more about the graffiti world. Those are some of the people I looked up to. And as I got more familiar with art, I admired the way Minus drew. You know, Minus always had a crazy style. So Minus and my boy Freak. Nobody knows Freak, but Freak was also one of the people who kind of took me under the wing and gave me some style. Like, hey, listen, I think you should do your F like this, or I think you should do this letter like this. So, you know, those are some of the people I admired. Then as I started to learn more about art, you know, obviously the Basquiat's, the Andy Warhols.
And get into that, you get into that world, you know what I mean? Are you looking or checking out any artists now that's, you know what I mean, keeping you motivated to continue on in this game?
That's my friends, man. My friends keep me motivated. You know, I love Banksy, but my friends keep me motivated. Like, just seeing them. My boy EK, he's evolved. His skill of writing and drawing just became impeccable.
Yeah.
Of course, you.
I'm
That's a given.
I'm chilling. Thanks, man.
Just the way you clean cut with your art and everything like that, and the things that you've done. But my friends, everybody that's in my camp, I got to shout out she's like my sister, Sparkle. She's really came from nothing, and those things inspire me to say, hey, can you do this? And that wasn't really their lane per se, and they become good at it. So that's inspiring to me because
I think she's pretty good at everything she does.
yeah,
So she
stuff
just
like
got to
that.
do it.
Yeah.
And because bling, yo, Sparkle, what's up, baby? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Art school. Yo, it's Sunday, December 23rd. Sometime, who knows? You should be rolling one up right now. Yo, S.STREET Media. You know what I'm saying? A little holiday special. Yo, we had a event yesterday. It was pretty cool. We had a sip and paint. Had a little snowman and stuff. Obviously, you see some of the little, you know what I mean, here, and then some of the little there. You know what I'm saying? But it was all good. Shout out to everybody that donated, you know. Shout out to everybody that came through. You know what I mean? It was a wonderful evening. You know, got the chance to feed some kids. Yo, shout out to our sponsors. Everybody that was just involved, you know, we like to give back somehow, some way here at our school and at Street Media and 1718 Collective. You know what I mean? We just working. I got my boy, Rell Easy here. You know what I mean? Horse deck. That's a big thing. You can laugh. I'm saying.
Nah, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, big
I'm
thing.
listening to you, man.
Yeah, horse deck. That's a big thing. Yeah, it's crazy how you're working with then, right, with the arts, and then you're taking it to like business with the arts. You know, but for those who are just capturing back into the timeline and things like that, you know, you're thinking, all right, so you're starting to do parties now.
Well, not now. All right, so
I mean,
listen.
not after this time of like some schooling.
All right, so to go through the chain of events, I was always a Renaissance man. So I was always a man who could just do a little bit of everything. So I was always a hustler. I used to sell T-shirts. I used to sell Dutches, amongst many other things I used to sell, and it was always profitable. So I always needed to think of a way to maximize my profit. So after going to so many parties, I realized like I could do this. Everybody's always texting me to see where the party was at. Everybody always texting me, where the party at? Where the party at? So my homegirl Prada, she had like this little spot. She calls it Prada Lounge now, 659 Blake Avenue.
Big up.
We go in there. We used to turn the party up, crazy. So they'll hit me and my boy D like, yo, where the party at? Where the party at? Where the party at? I'm like, yo, we could do our own party. And once I had that mindset, that's how I got into throwing events because I love partying. So everything that I love to do, like I stated earlier, I made it a part of my life to generate revenue from it.
We did our first art show together, right? Or what, did you do one before that?
Nah, we did it together.
Yeah, we did. I did one before that. That was with 21/7. And for those who don't know, you know what I mean, that's what I say when we're connecting the dots. This man right here was actually one of the first to introduce me into the journalism aspect of the arts. You know what I'm saying? Where there was this arrangement of organizing, you know what I mean, and being more of a professional with your craft, you know what I mean. A-List, LA, what's up, ladies? You know what I mean? 217magazine.com was something that we was really like in the streets, and it opened my eyes to the art world even more. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how you're thinking to yourself, like, yo, y'all doing parties? Yo, we can do this. I'm finding out who's the hottest artist or who designing this art, you know what I mean, setting up this photo shoot, wearing these clothes, you know what I mean, things that I could do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's when it clicked, right? And eventually we were fortunate enough to do maths class. And that was like the first time like we got artists together. We also, you know what I mean, arranged. Don't stop, pump that pussy,
If y'all know, we talking about math classes. Basically, he and I got together and we planned the art show. His name is Math, and our math class, it just sounded good together. And we did our first art show together.
What was that? What was that? Gallery Bar,
Gallery Bar,
Lower East
Lower
Side.
East Side.
2011, I think. 2010, one of those. That was pretty crazy. So for those entrepreneurs out there, right? That's 11. This is 19 almost. You know what I mean? This is ongoing. This is really ongoing. You're practicing your craft. So you're taking it from the business to, you know what I mean, kind of like fusing the two. You're talking about art now, you know what I mean, and trying to get these artists out, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, Fresh is crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. That was
crazy.
Yo, I'm not crazy, man. I'm competent. I'm just competent, man.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Another episode of Art School, December 23rd. You should be rolling one up right now. I think this is like my 15th episode.
Nice.
So everybody that's been tuning in, man, you know what I mean? We've done this 15 times, 15 Sundays, you know what I'm saying? Where we get to speak to individuals who have a craft, and yours is, you know what I mean, the arts, and yours is with the business as well, you know what I mean? And you carrying that on to, you know, uh, working out too, man. You're a fitness guy. That's an art of its own, right?
Well, all right. From the top, I do a little bit of everything. Like I said, I'm a Renaissance man, and fitness has always been a part of my life. My mom made me do push-ups when I was younger. So as I got older, when I got to school, you mentioned Monroe, I used to train the people in my dorm. Well, we had like a little workout team. My boy J. Rob, Be Easy, and Frank. We always went to the gym like every night, and we developed like a little bond through fitness. And some of the guys that come to the gym, and we'll kind of lead the workouts. So from that point on, I said, yo, I'm gonna start training people, because my boy J. Rob was kind of big when we got to school, and he lost weight. They're like, yo, J. Rob, how
J.
you?
Rob, man, what's up, bro?
Like, yo, J. Rob, how you lost so much weight? He be like, oh, Rell. I'm like, oh, all right, so I think I'm gonna start training people. That's how I got into that.
That's interesting, you know. Through the game too, they'll be asking about you, and they'll be looking through like social media and stuff like that. Be like, yo, what up with Rell? You know, through the graph world. They be like, yo, son out there working out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the graph world, you know what I mean, or that world, whatever we want to call it.
Right.
You know what I mean? They was like, yeah, so last time I see son, he had on the G unit. You know, I'm not trying to play you, but you know what I mean? You're
that's all
fit, and you kind of gained a reputation even in that world
Right.
through that, because everybody was like, yo.
Yeah, Rell, he's on some workout shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, when he gonna come out? When he gonna come out and paint? You know what I'm saying? He need to get off the. He need to get off the sticks.
So,
You know what I'm saying? And that just comes to show you that, you know, even through the world, you know, I think sometimes we look at the graffiti artists and we think that like they're just gonna stay in one place, you know. When that's not what the graffiti artist does. Certain writers, you know what I mean, they practice entrepreneurship, and that class alone is something that you kind of like worked your way through. You know, I mean, the ups and downs. How's that been going? You know, I'm not even gonna speak about the downs. You know what I mean, but that transition. You know what I mean? How's it been going for you? You know, and what's something that you can like? I ain't gonna say it because it's kind of corny, but what's something that you think you could pass on?
pass on to who?
To those that are entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean.
Oh, you said, all right, so you said, you talking about the downs, you said the ups and downs.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about the downs. I'm sorry.
You have to, because that's what the character
I
is
know
built.
that hurts, man. Damn, you know, as an artist,
Yeah,
sensitive.
you have to talk about the downs,
True.
because that's what the character is built.
True.
So the downs help you get up, if that makes sense to me personally. So I started off doing graffiti, and as of right now, I own my own paint and sip company. It's called Paint, Sip, and Vibe with Rell, Easy, and Friends. And basically what I did was kind of built a relationship with all of my friends who are artists and say, yo, listen, I need you guys to come help out with this service and showcase your talent in a different way. And we could all do graffiti, we could all do these things, but I need you guys to come out and see if you could lead a class. And everybody who I actually reached out to, they were very helpful. You was one of the first people to actually conduct the class. Danny, she was here. She actually conducted the first, I think she conducted the first ever. Yeah. She did the first one ever. Yeah, Danny did the first one ever. And after that, you know, I utilized EK, Minus, Jerk did a few.
So you're on like what's it, year 2?
My second year.
Second year.
And I never knew it was going to get this big, so I had to really focus and figure out how to make it a great service. You know, I'm good at business, but providing a service that people could love and appreciate is different. Because I wasn't working for 2 years. In 2016, I didn't have a job. I'm working now. But I had to figure out, hey, how can I do this and make this profitable?
Yo, why you still won't tell me where you work at? Yeah, it's fucked up on camera. On camera, right? I caught him. You know what I'm saying? We was on the phone the other day. He's like, yeah, so I'm at work. So I'm like, yo, son, where you work at? He's like, yo, son, I'm at church. Like, yo, son, why you never tell me where you work at, boy? He's like Batman over here, man. This guy's been cool. Yo, our school and shit, you know what I'm saying? Rell easy. Yo, this class is the entrepreneurship class, if you know. Some people think that you have to, just pigeonhole yourself into, you know what I mean, writing and things like that where, if you utilize those skills and know how to, you know what I mean, use those, what's the octa arms? You'll be able to direct and, you know what I mean, put things in place in order, It's been, I think, very, 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 very important to see black entrepreneurs as well in the game. Mm-hmm. I was listening to Hot 97 in the car earlier, and Angela Lee was doing an advertisement for a paint and sip type thing.
You said Hot 97?
Hot 97.
Angela Yee?
Yes, today.
That's 105.
That's 105 or 105, whatever one is them. I don't know. It's about yeah, it's about gang over here. What you talking about? S.STREET Media.
Right.
Talking about gang in this bitch. You feel me?
Yeah, go ahead. I got you.
And they don't talk to artists on 105 either. So if we, you know what I mean, I think part of this, you know what I mean, this cast is not to, I'm not going to berate you 105. I'm not going to down, you know what I mean, size your market value. I understand that you're syndicated in 71 states and 71 whatever unit plus chords that you're connected to, and great, you're popping in this world. But yo, you need to put some artists up there or some entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? And this guy could be one of them because he's doing his thing. And I shout that out from the bottom of the mountain like, hey, you up there, my man is nice. Put him on, you know what I'm saying? And it's important because I don't know who's running that company, I don't know who's running that sip and paint company. I know that you're running a company though, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's when you're a familiar face, sometimes it's like it's important to see that, you know what I mean? You feel way comfortable because your events is always cool.
Appreciate that.
That's well spoken from Rell Westbrook, number 14, you know what I'm saying, for the OK City Knicks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, thank you. You know what I mean? Yo, we had Handsome Baller playing, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all my brown men out there, you know what I'm saying, being me and things like that. Yo, we're going to go to a break. You know what I'm saying? Math got some more vibes and things getting ready to drop and all that. Yo, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Yo, real easy, man. Yo, you got to be in a chair like that, though?
I'm saying.
Niggas like. Oh, in a chair like this, man. Tight. Yo, it's our school. You heard? Do. Yo, straight up. Yo, what's up, Nawar? Come holla at your boy. Straight up. Gang in this bitch.
Brooklyn, East. I need y'all to fuck with me. Yeah. This is where I come alive from. Yo, I swear I come alive from. Yeah. And if I die before I wake, I see you, young boy, stay in school, homie. I see you wanna play the block and be a fool, homie. Damn, 16 and wasting life already. Young black in America, 2 strikes already. Wear the same shoes every day and that stay on your mind. Plus all the girls that you like and don't pay you no mind. I see a young girl, 14 and beautiful, but be careful, this cold world will ruin you. Sex, you ain't ready for that. Don't let him use you. Thought it was love, but it wasn't. He confused you. Next day he like, who you? Man, I'm so convinced. Please, baby girl, protect your innocence. I swear I come alive for 'em. Yeah, I swear I come alive for 'em. I said I swear I come alive for 'em. Yo, I swear I come alive for 'em. Yeah. And if I die before I wake, I pray to God my soul to take. But until then, this for my niggas doing time in the cage now. Heart full of anger, CEOs building the rage now. Faced with a mountain of problems, gotta go rock climbing. Niggas getting shanked for Jack Max and top rhyming. Hey niggas, stop lying. If that's your man's look, why you ain't never put no money on your man books? Why you never wrote him a letter, man, he need that. Just to put a smile on his face when he read that. Yeah, but you steady yelling, free that man. How dare you, you never went to see that man. But anyway, it's for you, right or wrong, my nigga. You coming home, hold your head and be strong, my nigga. I come alive for 'em. Yeah, I swear I come alive for 'em. I said I swear I come alive for 'em. Yo, I swear I come alive for 'em. Yeah. And if I die before I wake, I pray to God my soul to take. But until then, I know you niggas making babies but don't stick around. You was just bragging to your homies how you dicked her down. Now it ain't yours, how you figure, right? You a coward, I swear you niggas ain't living right. Yeah, she a hoe and she a thot, that bitch foul cool. But take care of your motherfucking child, fool. You gotta break the cycle, homie, and just man up. God gave you legs for a reason, gon' stand up. And ladies, listen to me, this one of my props. Stop using child support money as one of your jobs. And you so trifling, that's for the baby trick. You screaming he a deadbeat, that's the crazy shit. I swear I come alive for him. Yeah, I swear I come alive for him. I said I swear I come alive for him. Yo, I swear I come alive for him. Yeah. And if I die before I wake, I pray to God my soul to take. But until then,
Yo, Big East. Jack my playlist, #1. Stop playing. Big things are going. You already know what snow it is. What snow it is. Our school. Yo, we back. Another episode. Yo, it's your host, your baby moms, a.k.a. Chocolate Kool-Aid, a.k.a. Mr. Too Many a.k.a.s, a.k.a. Young Sylvie Surfy, a.k.a. the Multicolored Power Ranger, pause, a.k.a. Professor X. Yo, I'll be out here chilling, God. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Yo, my guest today, entrepreneur. If you don't know, you should be knowing. My man, Rell Easy. You know what I'm saying? I brought him up here to talk more about his work. You know what I mean? As we've been continuing on, saying, "Hey, man, this guy is really cool, and what he does, and he comes from the culture. You know what I mean? He's transcended into his business. He has his thing going on. You know what I mean? You want to talk a little bit more about that? Like your sipping vibe, your sipping paint vibe?"
Right, yeah, it's Paint Sipping Vibe with Rell Easy and Friends. And like I said, I'm not sure where I left off at, but but it started 2 years ago, and I basically had an idea to incorporate a paint and sip aspect of into like an urban thing. You get what I'm trying to say? So paint and sips are usually more therapeutic, more zen. It's not really like a turn up kind of thing.
How you feel about that right now? The turn ups and that. Let's get to it.
Well, it's cool, but you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know, whatever they do, they do. But I don't know who came up with it first. You know, I wasn't really into that world at the time, so you know, I had an idea to just bring my friends into a different world. So I hit up my boy Will Gates. I hit up some artists and say, "Yo, listen, I want to do this for." Every month I had a different artist, so it was called Paint Sipping Vibe with Rell Easy and Friends. And every month my goal was to reach out to one of my friends who do art to bring him into that paint and sip world. I reached out to my homegirl Danny. I reached out to you. I reached out to my boy EK. I started out in Social Butterfly with my boy Al. Shout outs to Al. And he and I got together and made it make sense in regards to, putting that different event into his venue, into his space. So from that point on, I moved it to El Mica because it just wasn't really working out too well with at Social Butterfly. From that point on, I moved it to Prada Lounge, 659 Blake Avenue with my homegirl Prada. And then from that point, a guy came in, and I got an LLC, so I put the business on Groupon. So I'm not supposed to say that, but it is what it is. I put it on Groupon, and when he came there to partake in to the festivities, he forgot a wine opener. So I said, "You don't have a wine opener?" He was like, "Nah, I didn't bring it." I said, "You know what? I'll get one for you." So I went to the store, got one for him. Out of the kindness of my heart, I wasn't looking for nothing in return. So after the event was over, he was like, "Yo, I like the way you do business." So he said, "I have a space in Dumbo." I'm like, "Dumbo?" I'm like, that's probably kind of expensive. He was like, "Yo, listen, it's my space. I could give it to you for a good price." I said, "What's a good price?" He told me the price. It was still kind of pricey, but it was something I could work with. And from that point on, I had a legit space to actually conduct my business. And I'm as grateful for it to still be going to this day.
You talk about that, right? Everybody that's been tuning up out there, as you've been listening in, you said you've been you bounced around a few places.
Pardon me, Mav. It was too low?
No, you good.
Got you.
You bounced around. You know what I'm saying? So to all of those that, continue to say or live, "Oh, this happens overnight." Nah, you do bounce around, So
Right.
shout outs to all you entrepreneurs out there. Yo, any books you reading right now?
Any books I'm reading? Right now I'm reading...
We was talking about this with Crowns of Heads House. For those who don't know, excuse me, I don't mean to break you up, but he actually came in the last show. And just
Yeah, I came in on this interview. I thought that was my interview, and I came in on an interview talking my life away, but I apologize for that.
Nah, it's pretty cool. You back-to-back interviews, man. I think that's the first time in history. S.STREET. Yo, last night, one of the Cholo boys, Cholo twins lost. You know what I mean? That was history. You know what I mean? They both have belts and shit. But I think you're the first in S.STREET history to be interviewed back-to-back. Like,
My man, you fresh. You keep cutting me off, bro. You asked me a question,
sorry,
man.
God. I'm sorry.
Right now, I'm reading 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, and I'm also rereading the 50th Law.
50th law, you said about 50? About 50 Cent?
With 50 Cent and Robert Greene got together and did a book, kind of like a spin-off of the 48 Laws of Power in a sense. And I'm rereading that because it's like one of my favorite books.
Heard you. That's interesting. Yo, read more books. Yo, you fucking read more books? The Rollies?
I don't think I heard of that.
Oh, you ain't see the Rollies with the guy who does read more books? He does the on the J. He be doing Rollies, read more books. Yo, international things. Yo, seen you in New Orleans.
I know you're talking about.
Man. Yo, seen you in New Orleans, boy. You popping, man. Yo, shout outs to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Read more books. Yo, big up yourself, man. Yo, anybody that you watching right now that you want to give a shout out to as far as in the art world, you know what I mean? Keep doing their thing.
Not really, man. I shouted out EK already. Shout out to EK. Shout out to Fresh. Shout out to Sparkle, Jenny, Keita. Anybody else who's just, helping me out along this journey. I want to shout y'all out.
Big up yourself. Yo, one time for the one time. You know what I'm saying? Yo, as entrepreneurs, right now, what color belt you think you got in the entrepreneur judo belt? Dojo.
If you had to give it, I don't know what, I'm not really familiar with the belts, but I know it's white, yellow, all the way to black. I probably got about 4 more belts, 4 to 5 more belts before I get to black. I thought I was advancing, but as I took some time out to myself and reflect. I wasn't really putting in the work I was supposed to be putting in, so we're going to start that over this
I
year.
do. And that's always good. Reboot. Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get your chakras going. Doo, 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 doo. Yo, I'm jacking everything. Yo, Narwa, come holla at me, boy. You talking about the new era right now. Yo, we here with S.STREET Media. You already know what time it is. Art school. Got some art supplies around and stuff. Yo, we was talking about these sipping paints and things like that as far as the kids and the whole nine and things like that. Yo, what's in tune? What's up next for you?
What's up next for me? I'm working on a website right now,
Okay.
and I'm trying to get that into motion and just bettering myself, man. Every day is just a fight between the me from yesterday. That's all I'm working on.
Heard you.
Business gonna always be here. I'm gonna always be good at that. But as far as me mastering myself, I can't be a great businessman if I don't have a great vibe. So that's my only focus right now.
Mm-hmm. You gonna grow your beard back?
It's already, I grew it back already. I cut it down today. My barber, that's funny you said that. And I told my barber, you might mention it. He cut my beard off. He cut I told him to give me a 1. He gave me like a 0 on the beard. He gave me a 0 on it. So, but yeah, it's here. It's back.
Heard you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, our school and shit. We've been chilling. Been playing some music by Handsome Baller. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everybody that's brown. You know what I'm saying? BME. Good guy. Horsedeck Events. LLC. That's
Nah, it's called Hashtag LLC. For anybody who doesn't know, Hashtag LLC is the business I created alongside my business partner, Quarter Combs. Yeah.
Yo, it's a secret society. All we ask is trust. Art School, another episode, December 23rd, you know what I'm saying, 2018. Yo, S.STREET Media and shit, you know what I'm saying, got some real nice oil brushes over there. Shout outs to Michaels, wink wink. Love you, especially when you're packed and your lines are just moving nowhere.
Yeah, lines are crazy, man. You got to order online, man.
No, straight
Now,
up.
that's the trick. If you order online, you can just go pick it up.
So for all those that are looking, you know what I'm saying, Michael's, Blick, and all that, yo, come up in here and sponsor the boy, you know what I'm saying? We've been cooling. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a vibe, boy. S.STREET Media, gang, math in the back, you know what I'm saying? We play some Big East. We've also talked about 50th floors, you know what I mean? Shout outs to 50 Cent. He's
Yo.
Yo, man, I'm just saying. I really appreciate you for coming up tonight. You know what I'm saying?
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Yo, back-to-back interviews. First time in S.STREET history. Because we slamming like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you could tune in every Sunday. I'm here. We're going to be doubling up. Yo, January 9th. Right? Yeah, January 9th. Yeah, we at the 5 spot. Yo, I'm interviewing Andre Chenier, another powerful black artist out there. He's been doing his thing, paying for champion and all that good stuff right now. He's the guy that did all of the faces on the Yankee, near Yankee Stadium. All the black and white images that you see, all of the Yankee greats. He was the guy that painted that. So I'm gonna get him come up there. We're gonna be talking 45 minutes of some artwork. You know what I'm saying? You should have been rolling one up. If you didn't, you fucked up. I got the best playlist on S.STREET Media, gang in this bitch. You already know. I wish I could play some bass. You know what I'm saying? Yo, any last words?
Man, just keep working, keep being yourself, man. That's it.
At Rell Easy, right? Right,
at Rell Easy, at RELLEASY. So you can find me at.
Oh, heard you. He has some pretty. Got this one picture. He was in Dominican Republic with the Ralph Tresvant beard. I was like, oh man, this guy's amazing. I peeped you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? It's the gang in this bitch. Yo, your host, your baby mom. Shout outs to everybody that's been tuning in, everybody that's on the stream. Yo, Crowns that had ties to make it jello.
What you got next, Fresh? What you got going next?
Yo, man, I'm just gonna be putting in some more stuff for the kids. You know, I'm looking forward to having a lot of artists come through S.STREET Media, you know what I'm saying? Some more for 2019, you know what I mean? I'm thankful for that. Gonna put some more shows on, get some more of these artists some opportunities to show some more work, and be the best that we can. And then we're gonna take over the fucking world, and we're gonna be the fucking new Black Viacom in this bitch, or the new Black Viceland in this bitch, and then we gonna be talking like this, but in the middle of the fucking Whitney. Bang.
Peace.
Who we got up next? What's the name? Stone Hours. Yo, shout outs to the gang, man. They in the building, you know what I'm saying? They coming up a little later, you know what I'm saying? But yo, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Yo, peace, man.
And some baller blood. Gotta watch these niggas now. Gotta keep squares out your circle, know who you be keeping around. These niggas ain't really your niggas, watch who you chill around. Don't recognize real and most these niggas look so different now. Gotta keep them eyes open, can't trust most of these niggas now. Gotta keep squares out your circle, know who you be keeping around. These niggas ain't really your niggas, watch who you chill around. Don't recognize real and most these niggas look so different now. Gotta keep them eyes open, can't trust most of these niggas now. Got a 45 on my waist, the street shit so real now. Can't trust these niggas, they fake. Them same niggas you hang around, and a smile all in your face. Some real shit, they feel different now. Cause the more money you make, more these fuck niggas won't kill you now. What about these bitches now? Baller only want one night. Can't trust these bitches, they be switching sides. Can't trust a soul that got me traumatized. Fuck catching feelings, I catch homicide. They ain't riding with me, then fuck niggas, they switching up like fuck niggas. I'm in the field with my young nigga. For the whole squad, I shed blood, nigga. Fuck the world, it's just us, nigga. Got 100 rounds for you fuck niggas. No marching band, but them drums with us. You ain't shooting with us in dark, nigga. Let's go. Gotta keep squares out your circle, know who you be keeping around. These niggas ain't really your niggas, watch who you chill around. Don't recognize real and most these niggas look so different now. Gotta keep them eyes open, can't trust most of these niggas now. Gotta keep squares out your circle, know who you be keeping around. These niggas ain't really your niggas, watch who you chill around. Don't recognize real and most these niggas look so different now. Gotta keep them eyes open, can't trust most of these niggas now. They ain't around when you fucked up, but they hang around when your buck's up. Them type of niggas I don't trust much, they line your ass to get touched up. That same bitch that ain't talk much, wanna fuck you now cause you poppin' now. Curve a bitch and she feel away, she got niggas on your ass, they plotting now. Gotta catch up body, they plotting on me, tryna take my life. I'ma take her life before they taking mine. Even though this Glock's a 3 to 9, rather be caught with it than not by my side. Glock 9 that I'm toting on, I'ma let it go like I'm holding on. My death wish they waiting on. Grab a snicker bar, nigga be waiting long. Just doing me with no porno on. Why the fuck these niggas be hating for? My real niggas I'm killing for. No fuck nigga I'm depending on. Gotta keep squares out your circle, know who you be keeping around. These niggas ain't really your niggas, watch who you chill around. Don't recognize real and most these niggas look so different now. Gotta keep them eyes open, can't trust most of these niggas now. Gotta keep squares out your circle, know who you be keeping around. These niggas ain't really your niggas, watch who you chill around. Don't recognize real and most these niggas look so different now. Gotta keep them eyes open, can't trust most of these niggas now. Gotta watch these niggas, man. I'm cruising through my city, Gucci on me like I'm digging. Go rolling your mouth, this ain't hard to tell a nigga winning. I started from the bottom.